Hey y'all, welcome back to my page. Welcome to the replay. I hope y'all are doing well. If you don't see a red box up there, that means you're catching the replay. So just call my hashtag replay. No big deal. Hop on when you say hey. Hit the heart button. I've got a little, Cricut mini heat press because I'm going to be ironing some ribbon. Have y'all ever ironed ribbon? It comes folded, y'all, and I just thought it would be best that we attempt to iron it. Now, I don't know if this heat's going to be high enough to do that, but we're certainly going to try. So, how's everybody doing? Let me go find all my friends so I can say hello. We're going to bust out the raffia tonight. We're going to make, I think we're going to make a bow. But I want to iron this ribbon really quick. This actually right here is fabric. So there is two pieces here. So let's do that. Try not to leave it in one spot because it may burn. It's like a canvas material. So there's that. All right, keyword, y'all. You ask. Keyword is special. Because y'all are special. Y'all are special to me. And I've got a special deal for you. Okay, so there's that one. Now, this one has a little bit, this one might melt, y'all. What do you think? Actually, this one doesn't really need to be ironed. We're good with this one. Now, this one I'm a little concerned because there's some gold. I don't know if I'm going to end up melting it. I'm just going to go over it fairly quickly. So hit the heart button, type in the word special. I've got a special for you. Let's do this one. Yay, it's not ruining my heat press. And y'all, we put all of our Cricut items on the Amazon storefront. So check it out by commenting special, including this mat that I oh so love. I've had this for oodles and oodles of years. Does oodles mean long time? Probably not. All right, so there's that. Good deal. Ribbon fabric is ironed. Check it out. Okay, so that is good. This comes in a pack like this. And so what I'm about to stack up here on my desk, hopefully will blow your mind because all of it is 30% off, okay? This entire bundle. Sweet Tea and Sunshine. Guess who used that last? Can y'all see from the light? Shimmer. Let me scoot this back. So it comes with the transfer. It comes with all the ribbon, and I didn't iron two things. What is this called, y'all? Brick rack? Brick rack? And then like fun pom-pom things that we're going to use. And y'all, I have no idea what we're making, but all of this comes in this bundle. It's 30% off. So why not? I threw it all on the desk and I'm like, let's just go show our friends what they can do. You get all 4 of these colors. You get 12 magnets. You get 4 3x3 double-sided. Well, these are not double-sided. I take that back. 3x3 box frames because you really can only use one side. I guess you could use the other side. You get 6-pack of mini tags. How fun are those? Wait, you get a mini cutting board and a chalk suede notebook. This. Wrought here, minus the mat. Okay, you don't get the mat. That's mine. All of that, 30% off. It's pretty fun. Summer-ish project. So like I said, there's lots of projects in here. And again, I have no idea what I'm going to use. So you technically get 4 different surfaces with this bundle. Okay, so that's pretty cool, in my opinion. All right, so there's that. I've already got my ribbon ironed. I have 4 paste colors. I just happened to grab my jars that we're going to use. You have the magnets. You can make magnets to hang on your refrigerator. So what shall we do? Let me turn my heat press off and kind of set it to the side so that I don't end up burning myself, because that would be terrible. Hi, everyone. Look, Tina is checking in from East Tennessee. Well, hello, Tina from Tennessee. Linda, this is directly on my website, Chalk Couture website. So all you have to do is comment the word special. And we have some other bundles like this put together. Okay? I just read Zach's comment and he got me very distracted. Yes, Zach, it was your awesome lemon tier tray. It was. And I'm pretty sure, was this the project that we used? Oh, right here. Did you use green and yellow Distress Oxide? I'm almost positive. You're like, hey, I wonder if we can paint with Distress Oxide. And I'm like, no. And you're like, watch me try. And guess what? You were right. So, here we go. Again, I have no idea what we're doing. No clue. So let's just whip this puppy out and look at all the shimmer that he left on my transfer. Woo-wee! Slap it on my face. I have a bunch of glitter. Okay, I say that we start with what shall we do? Let's do a notebook, y'all. I'm sorry, but I can never have too many notebooks. And these are super fun to do. I don't need this anymore. That's the Cricut mat. Shall we paint this green and then put sweet tea and papaya, sunshine in yellow, and raised on yes, ma'am, you should. And then maybe put some lemons. All right, sorry, y'all. I'm thinking through this. Sorry. Rick Rack. Okay, yes. Yes. Hi, everybody. So, I need everybody. Yeah, my hair is very long. Okay, Linda, so funny. Y'all, this is so crazy. Like, y'all know me. Like, we just feel each other's presence. So, before I went live, I'm like, I should leave my hair down, because I got some new shampoo and conditioner. And I'm like, they're not gonna, I'm thinking all of this in my head. Like, they don't care what shampoo and conditioner I have. And look, y'all know it. Y'all see it. So yeah, it's long. It's long. Hi, Patty. I'm great. Okay, so I have Meadow right here, which is one of the 4 colors that you were going to get. And we're just going to, we're going to paint this. I was going to tell y'all, if everybody can go and type in the word VIP. Michelle Pryor said something up here about blue, red, white, and blue lemons. Is that a thing, Michelle? Thanks, Gloria. Hi. Thanks, Denise. Okay, let's do this. So I'm going to grab my paintbrush. We're going to put a paper towel inside of here to block let's see. Basically, I want to make sure that I don't end up painting like the sides. Like, watch. So I'm a messy painter. So if my paintbrush goes over and this paper towel wasn't there, it would paint the pages. Okay. Nobody wants that. All right. So let's just make sure we're nice and snug now. There. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to take this off. Okay. I know, Michelle. Like, I was trying to think of a red, white, and blue project for this. We'll do one tomorrow. All right, here we go. So let's do tape here. This is blocking off the edge of the cover. Kind of. I didn't get it long enough. Let me add a little bit more. Hi, Karen. How are you? Okay, everybody type VIP. Go check your messages. In that message will be a link to my VIP group. So the last couple of days have been staring at envelopes and envelopes and envelopes and envelopes and envelopes of transfers. Never used. Mostly retired. And I'm like, gosh darn it, my friends want to get their hands on these. So I did post something in my VIP group tomorrow, 6 p.m. Tomorrow is June 8th, 6 p.m. Central. It won't be a live. It's just going to be a bunch of pictures, and you're going to comment and claim and do all the things. But this was sent to me recently, and it says, on the day you were born, the angels dropped their hands and the moon danced with stars. So this is a retired transfer that will be in the sale. Okay, it's going to be size C through E. C, D, and E, the three largest. So that is one. This is going to be one. This is actually something that's older. Let me tell you the year of this, if I can find it. Probably not. But this is such an old transfer. This is considered the largest, which is size E. If all of these in here, it's like it's two different pieces for this one. If all of these were together, they would be considered like a size E. Okay, so this is one of them. And most of them, y'all, I have duplicates of. And I'll show you a few more as we go through our tutorial here. Okay. All right, so let's do this in Meadow. Now, some of you are most likely already in the VIP group, but I want to make sure that everybody gets in there. That is not. It is free, y'all. It's free. Free. All right, so this is going to take some careful painting. Well, I say careful. Like, we may have to do 2 coats, but we need to make sure that our brush strokes are very even, because it is going to look a little streaky if we do not. And that cover is going to lift on me. So I'm going to have to make sure that I don't get any underneath the cover. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Let me show you. No, I'm not going to lift it because I'm going to make a mess. Let me dry this and see if we need another one, okay? Hi! All right, so dry this, and then we may need a second coat, most likely. But y'all, you don't have to paint this. You can just use the transfer in the bundle that you get for 30% off. You do you, y'all. I'm just trying to show you different ways to use this because our transfers are reusable. So let us dry this, and then we will look at doing another coat, okay? How is everybody? Did y'all have a good day? What is today, Wednesday? Middle of the week. Hi, Kelly. Is Deb on here? Hi, Kevin. Hi, Vicky and Vivian. Deb, has the bird returned? Bird is the word. Guess who's been cutting these all day? Mr. Zach. He's like, Amy, I have never cut so many flamingos in my life. I'm like, yeah. Like, people loved it. They love your work, Mr. Zachariah. Yes, Michelle, my shirt is in the shop, and it says, what does it say? Expensive, difficult. Hold on, my hair is so long it's covering it up. Expensive, difficult, and talks back. I picked that. Yeah, it's fun. Had the twins today. Both are feeling better since having strep throat. Oh my gosh, strep is like crazy all over the place. Yes. Oh, that's right. You do go on a family cruise. How fun. How fun is that? Well, so we found out today that, you know, the baseball tournament this weekend, instead of being local, it's like an hour away. So if we have like an 8 a.m. game, that means we're going to have to leave the house at like 6 o'clock in order to get there in enough time to practice, if not earlier. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be an all-day event. Both days. All right, so this is what we have, okay? A little streaky, but we can paint another coat, and let's see what happens. Maybe green was the bad color to use. I don't know. I've never painted a notebook green. I painted one black. Busy, busy, busy bee. Isn't that cute? So there's an idea. All right, let's just go and see what happens. The second coat may be, I'm going to hold this way up here so that I don't get a whole lot of water. That may have been part of my problem, is that my water was too, not my water, my paste was too thin. We'll see. That may be doing the trick, y'all. That second coat. We shall see. All right, so there's that. Let's come over here to the edge. So hit the heart button, y'all. Comment the word special. There are a lot of specials right now through June 20th while supplies last. 30 to 70% off on the Chalk website. Like, amazing. Amazing. And a lot of you have already taken advantage of it because I get emails when y'all do, and I can't thank y'all enough. All right, water in my cup. That did the trick, y'all. So I suggest using 2 coats for this, okay? 2 coats for this. Let me just dry it a tad, and we may jump over to our other project. Are the bee clouds ever coming back merrily? Yes, they are. Strawberries and lemons. Oh, thanks, Shanna. I appreciate that so much. You did like the streak, Miss Vivian? Hey, that's okay. Thanks, Rose. Rose, I've seen your posts in the VIP group. Those images, those transfers that I showed y'all today will not be posted until tomorrow. Like, look at this one. This one is very farmhouse. And if I can get it, let me show you. Where is it? I gotta move the transfer inside because look at that wire all the way across. So that is another one that will be there. I got a whole bunch. Lots of patterns. My favorite. Lots and lots. Hi, Gerda. How are you? And Lisa and Tammy Brown. VIP. To get into the VIP group, click going on the event so that you're notified whenever we post everything. Okay, so there is the green. Green is the thing. All right, so there's tape 1. Tape 2. And smooth like butter. Okay, so that is the spine, not the spine, the edge of the cover. All right, so as I take this off, I am just gonna see if there's any paste excess, because I told you I'm a messy painter. So this is part 1, okay, of the book. Now, you also get in your bundle the cutting board, which I love the cutting boards. Double-sided. Do whatever you want with it. We're going to take the plastic off and see what we can find out. See what we can come up with. I know, Carrie. Isn't it cute? Just hopping on. So when and what are these transfers? So Janie, you have to be in my VIP group to claim them. All right, cutting board. That's about how thick it is. So I was thinking, what was I thinking? I don't know what I was thinking. So this is already cut apart because Zach used this sometime last year. And I just pulled it out of our personal stash with all the shimmer on it to be had. Why don't we... I don't know. I think I might just do all white. Y'all might think I'm a crazy lady. And that's fine, because I'm crazy sometimes. And just like to be plain Jane. Okay, here we go. All right, so it's down. It might be crooked. I don't know. Shimma! Michelle. Hi. Hi, Tracy. All right. So I don't know how well the yellow is going to show up on this. Yeah, I guess I can do sunshine in yellow. I don't know. We're just going to, whatever. If I don't like it, I don't like it. Oh, Deb, you're right. Woo-wee. We don't need no music playing up in here. Jess, I have a plan, I think, to do a flag with the cutting board. I've just, you know, the red, white, and blue. It's a real thing right now. Especially around here. In this house. Just not tonight. Okay, so I'm glad I stopped myself. So we're going to do green. No. Yellow for the sunshine. Jean Conroy, you just have to type in VIP in the comments to check it out. All right, so there's that. Mini squeegee to the rescue. Always. Always. All right, let's lift it up. Y'all's idea for the yellow was great. Now, I put it more towards the bottom because we're going to put a bow on the top. And I really don't want it to cover up the words. I have green paste on me. Quite possible. What's new? All right, so I'm going to spray this. And I'm going to take a wipe. This is one of the older designed transfers. It's not as transparent. Therefore, like see-through. It's not as see-through. Okay? So I just use the wipe to try and get most of the paste off. And then you just go in with what we call our board eraser. And you are going to just wipe off the rest of it. Specifically this screen. So that you can use it over and over. Okay? And that loud noise, I apologize. It's because it's not wet enough. All right, so there's that. Now you're going to take the paper towel and just dry off the back. You're cleaning basically off that dirty water. And then what you're going to do is lay this piece down on the backer sheet and just dry it off. Okay, because we're going to use this again on our notebook. Excuse me. I have stuff in my way. All right, so look, This does not take long to dry. When you use it just on the transfer itself, like versus like painting something, this takes no time to dry. So like really honestly, it's already dry without me taking the heat tool to it. Okay? Okay, honestly, I just use Pampers. Pampers. Hi, y'all. Hey, hey, hey. Hi, Mary. All right, so I always go over the top with the drying and the fuzzing and all of the things. So let's come back over here and check on our notebook. And I see from my view, let me see if y'all can catch it right there. You see those like shiny spots? That's where the notebook is not dry. So I'm gonna make sure to dry it. We've had 2 coats of chalk paste Meadow on the notebook. Okay? And I want to make sure because I know for a fact some of the spots here that are still wet are thicker than others. And I'm going to wax this, and when I go to wipe that wax over it and the paste is wet, it is going to smear. Okay? You're welcome, Kay. So, that's why. Alright, let me make sure. We'll give it a test drive. Okay? All is good. Okay, ready, go. So, I have retired my can of wax, and I'm opening a new one. Check this out. So, this one is becoming like clumps of wax. Look at the difference. This is where it started. And y'all, I've had this for forever, ever. Okay? So, it has no smell, no odor. It's clear. It goes from this to that. Okay? Now, I could probably, if I was smart enough, which I know I'm smart, chip away at this and bring it all to the center and take the time to melt it down and use it that way. But I don't know about y'all, but I just don't have time for that. Okay, so now we're going to apply a good amount of wax on here. Not too thick, not too chunky. Okay, because the wax is like a barrier, okay, between the paste. So the paste is like, the wax is saying, hey, paste, I'm going to protect you from coming up when you put the sticky transfer on me. But then your transfer, it's also protecting, and your transfer is saying, hey, don't stick too well because I don't want to get stuck here and stretch. I can't believe I just did that. All right, so I flipped over my wax applicator, and I'm basically buffing out the wax so that it's nice and smooth, because when I took this off, I got a lot on my wax applicator. And remember, the barrier, I don't want it too thick because it will stop your paste from going through the screen. I know, Darcy, right? Sometimes I can't with myself, y'all. Sometimes I can't. Okay, here we go. So we need papaya, which is one of the colors you get. Don't forget, in this bundle, you get the 4 colors in paste packets, okay, that we are using. Let's grab our transfer. We're going to use the same thing, raised on Sweet Tea and Sunshine. And let me find all of my things that fill. And I found another transfer today, y'all, that's going to be in the sale tomorrow that I forgot about. Like, it was not, I didn't show it to y'all earlier. And I was like, oh my gosh, they're going to love this one. So I'll show y'all that here in just a second, because I think it's towards the bottom of my pile. Okay, so we're going to lay this here, and we're going to see. So I have to remember. No, I don't need to remember anything. Good enough. Okay, so what did we say? White, papaya, white, yellow. White, papaya, white, yellow. So I need another squeegee for the papaya, for the sweet tea. Do y'all drink tea? Do y'all drink sweet tea or regular tea? I am not a tea drinker. Never have drinking tea. Never. Zach likes tea. I mean, we don't ever make tea. If he buys tea, it's the, you know, the stuff in the bottles you can purchase. But I know people who make tea on like their back porch or front patio and set it out in the sun, like a glass container. Is there a certain name for that? Because I don't know. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to stop right there, lay it back down, because guess what barrier may have been too much? And a spot. Our handy dandy wax. Raised on sweet tea and sunshine. Now, I do want to, I want to add something to this. So just hang on, because it needs something. I don't like it just like that. All right, let's see. What did y'all say? Sweet tea and sweet and green tea. Oh, that's fancy. Sun tea. Yes. Fresh mint. Okay. Oh, y'all are some fancy folks. I mean, I thought I was fancy. Sun tea, thank you. Is it tea bags you just put in there? And you just add ice, right? Like normal tea? I really have no idea, guys. All right, wipe this off. Put it on the backer sheet. And then I think I'm going to apply some lemons to that. What do y'all say, baby? Let's do it. Do it to it. All right, let's put this here. Okay. And let's grab our lemon. Right.
I worry about you.
Why? No. Sun tea?
Yeah, I really worry about you.
Tea bags
I'm
and
questioning life decisions right now.
Do you like sun tea, Zach?
I grew up on sun tea.
Well, you know, darn it, I don't drink it. All right, let's try this before we add our lemons. Is like sun tea cheaper? Like, what is the big deal about sun tea? I have no idea. Oh, it's got to be drank pretty quickly. Like, should I try and make it for him since he grew up on it? You know, just saying. All right, let's do like a little bit of lemon. I mean, what would be great is if y'all could send me, is there like a recipe or something? Maybe I can try it. Is it got to be done in a glass container? What is the trick? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Excuse-moi. That is exactly what it needed, in my opinion. Okay, so here we have it kind of hanging off the bottom. Okay. I mean, anything that he asks, like, I will make, but he's never asked me to make sun tea. Here in Texas, it probably would burn or blow up the glass pot. Look. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait a second. That was not smart. Okay, so I found this little thing here that I'm going to try and use after I try and get that off that we just put on there. Water and tea bags in a glass container. Okay. So I dropped the transfer on here, so I'm going to just gently, here's what's awesome, y'all. So this is chalk paste, right? Worst case scenario, as you're cleaning it up, you take off too much green. Well, guess what you can do? Paint over it. Okay. All right, let me do this right here. I want to add this little bit of like lemon squeeze. I don't know what it's called. Okay, let's come over here and do the same thing. Whee! Okay, look. So cute, right? See those light spots of green? So those are wet right now, but as they dry, they're gonna darken up, and then we could go over them with the green paint. It's no big deal, right? But that is cute. Okay, so there's idea number one. Well, yeah, one. So let's come over here and clean this and then work on our cutting board, okay? Gallon glass jars. Took about 4 to 5 family-sized tea bags and just set it in the sun until it looks like tea. See, the problem is I have no idea what, I mean, I guess tea, the color, right? Then I'll know it's ready. Is it true you have to drink it like fast? Is that so it doesn't mold? I don't know. All right, clean this off. Y'all, I like to clean as I go. That's just how I roll. Okay, so spray this. And then we're going to do our cutting board with a bow. And I will have shown you 2 ways to use this bundle. Like it or love it. Like it or leave it. It's up to you. Oh, I was going to show you that one transfer. Oh, there's another one too. Country plaid. This is retired. I loved this pattern. So stinking cute. This will be there tomorrow in the VIP group on June 8th. Yes. And then hot cocoa bar. Look at this. So there are 3 pieces. I don't know if you can see it. 1, 2, 3. But it's got like hot chocolate. Like it's old, y'all. This one's old. Never been used. It's retired. So I do have a couple of these. So cute. So stinking cute. All right, let's do this. Let's make our bow. And then we're done. And then y'all can go make your sun tea, okay? I know, Colleen, isn't it awesome? Yes, I have quite a few country plaids. And they were hiding behind something else hanging. Imagine that. So, y'all, I am pulling out all the big guns for tomorrow for you. Okay? All right, let's grab this, our famous Bow Dabra, and let's grab some twine and make the bow. So, here we go. I do not want, so this is not wired ribbon. So this is going to be more of a messy bow. So let me cut it right about there. Oh, here he comes.
I'm ready for my sun tea.
That's one big glass pitcher for sun tea. And then he just walks off. Like, excuse me, I had enough going on right here. Sun tea. Sun tea challenge. All right, so let me measure this so I can tell y'all. We cut it about 8 inches going to the very edge of this point, okay? So 8 there. We're going to do 2 of this. I cannot do that over that. 2 of this. Got to have some green. Why not? Even though we didn't incorporate that color of paste. And then we have the rickrack and we have the yellow. And this, all this ribbon stuff, y'all, comes in your 30% off. It's like a chalk box. So get it. It's pretty fun. And there's 2 surfaces that we didn't even use. 4 of these, 6 of these. Okay. All right, let's find the end of this. This is like pom-pom stuff. Snip, snip. And snip, snip. Okay, and you do get magnets. All right, here we go. I feel like we have very little ribbon, but we also have a little bitty surface. Let me see if this can be torn. Hot dog. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so let's do this. And we have to add raffia. No sun tea without raffia, right? Oh, y'all. Y'all are probably laughing at me. Like this lady has no idea. Sun tea. All right, let's do that. And then let's go in with our, let's do this one. The rickrack. And let's do that one. And let's add a little bit more. I'm getting to the bottom barrel of my raffia in this bag. It's a tragedy. I have more though. Don't you worry. All right, that one. Then this. I think we're definitely going to have to cut the yellow downtown. Okay, so I'm going to pull some more of this out. And I don't want it to be on the top. I want it to be, so this is going to be one big bow for this itty bitty cutting board. But guess what, y'all? It's okay. We're going to make do. Tie it, pull it out. Then I kind of smash it down again. Like so, flip it, turn it, twist it, pop it. Y'all have one of those bop-its? Probably not. Okay, so I want the twine to show up in the front, okay? So that I can use it as part of my crazy bow. So I'm going to tie it double duty and then cut it a little shorter so that it kind of sticks out like a crazy lady, like yours truly. And cut all of this excess off. Some of this has, yeah, like that, okay? Then you just make it crazy. All right. Now, should have left that twine to the back because I need something to tie it with. Because I don't really want to glue this bow because you can always use the other side of the cutting board. So what do you guys say I should do? Let's go front here. And then we'll go to the back. Okay? You get over there. All right, so front here to the back. What is happening? I know what it is. I got the pom-pom stuck in the twine. All right, y'all, I promise you I'll get it. It's the sun tea throwing me off, okay? All right, there we go. Go to the back. There are so many pieces to this that it is causing me chaos. I promise you, it's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. All right, here we go. Use the bead threader. Yes. I should have. Okay, so there's that. It is now tied so that we can use the back. Oh my gosh. I am going to cut these a little bit just because they're too long. I don't want them hanging too much. And I'm not going to dovetail the ribbon. I want it to be kind of loosey-goosey. So I can already tell you which one's my favorite. Raisin Sweet Tea and Sun Tea. Okay. Ooh, y'all could do that. You could take shine off and put tea next to sun. Raisin Sun Tea. Oh my gosh, why didn't I see that earlier? Darn it. All right, so then we did the notebook, right? Just an idea. So you tell me which one's your favorite. Notebook or cutting board. Look how cute they are, though. Look at the green and the yellow and the papaya and the lemons. This one's my favorite. Super cute, super cute. And then, y'all, like I said, you have way more ribbon to use. You have, what do we call these? Mini tags, magnets, 4 3x3 box frames, 30% off, and of course the paste colors. Okay, so in the cart, in the checkout link, I just added a few accessories for y'all, like squeegees and stuff that you're gonna need. But y'all, how cute. I am so digging this. Like, such a fun, different project, right? So, hit the heart button, y'all. Type in the word special. Go check them out. And we'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.